A very good morning, my dear students. Hope you all are safe and healthy. Today we are going to revise the chapter The Most Beautiful Thing by Rupa Baswa. So let's know something more about Rupa Baswa. Rupa Baswa, born in 1976, is an Indian writer who lives and works in Amritsar, Punjab, as well as spending time in various other Indian cities and towns. She is a recipient of the Grizane Cover Prize, the Commonwealth Award, and India's Sahitya Academy Award. The Sari Shop is her first novel. The chapter The Most Beautiful Thing is a short extract from The Sari Shop. Now, first, let's see the novel at a glance. Ramchand, a tire shop assistant in Sebak Sari House in Amritsar, spends his days patiently showing yards of fabric to the women of status families and to the giggling girls who dream of dressing up in silk but only afford cotton. When Ramchand is sent to show his wares to a wealthy family preparing for their daughter's wedding, he is jolted out of the rhythm of his narrow daily life. His glimpse into a different world gives him an urgent sense of possibility, and so he attempts to recapture the hope that his childhood had promised, arming himself with two battered English grammar books, a fresh pair of socks, and a bar of Lifebuoy soap. But soon these efforts turn his life upside down, bringing him face to face with the cruelties on which his very existence depends. So, my dear children, this is what is there in the novel. This novel deals with Ramchand. Okay, as you remember, the very first line, the opening line in our chapter is about Ramchand. Ramchand had been born 26 years ago. Means Ramchand is an adult, a 26-year-old boy, right? But this story, the most beautiful thing is about his childhood. Means we can say that the story is going in flashback and we have read the things about Ramchand's childhood in the story. So when Ramchand grew up, see the most beautiful thing, what is the importance of understanding the theme of the novel here? Because here Ramchand, in the novel Ramchand has been shown a grown up, okay, and this most beautiful thing is just a short extract from the novel. And when as a grown up Ramchand learned so many things from his parents, okay, during his childhood, as has been shown in the chapter The Most Beautiful Thing, right? And these things helped Ramchand in facing the cruelties of the world, as it is shown that Ramchand was just a small assistant because he belonged to a poor family. He could not do so great in his life. He was also a very poor and used to work as an assistant in a shop, Sebak Sari House in Amritsar. He spent his days in showing yards of fabric. As you people might have seen, your mommies go to shop sari. The assistant shows sari in different ways by wrapping all around his body, and different ways by opening it. Okay, similarly, he used to do the things to different kinds of people, to rich women, to college girls, to poor girls, poor women. Okay, those who could not afford silk. Okay, to those also. But one day what happens is the owner orders him to go and deliver the saris to Kapoor's family at their own place. Okay, when he goes to Kapoor's place, what happens? He is astonished to see the charm, the beauty of their house. That how the rich people live. Means he was impressed by their richness. Okay, their wealth. So he also wants to change his life. But when he tries to change his life, what happens? His life turns him upside down. Okay, and that time what gave him the courage to face all that cruel reality of the world? That was the teachings, the morals, the courage that was given by his parents when he was a child, about what we have read in the chapter The Most Beautiful Thing. As it is said, parents are teachers and home is a child's first and most important classroom. Similarly, in The Most Beautiful Thing, Ramchand learned so many things from his parents. because as a child he used to live at home, so his home was the first school, and his parents were the first teacher, and his first teachers taught him the lessons of life. Me see the children, the lessons that we learn at school, we learn to pass some exams, to deal with the to deal with the things that help us to earn money. But the qualities, the lessons that we learn from our parents, they help us to live our life, and these qualities only make us a man of worth. Okay, we if we are called a good person, a cultured person, credit goes to our parents, because they have taught us those cultures, those manners, those qualities. Okay, if we are not, we are called not a well behaved person, then it means we did not get a proper education at home by our first teachers, or we were so not so lucky. Okay, so the quality of truthfulness, honesty, and the courage to face all kinds of situation, no matter how difficult and embarrassing it was, that he learned from his parents, help Ramchand during his adulthood when he comes in contact with different kinds of people. Understood? When he comes to in contact with different kinds of people, like rich people, uncultured people, what helps at that time? All the qualities that he learned as a child from his parents, that has been told in the chapter The Most Beautiful Thing. So what is the plot of the story, The Most Beautiful Thing? It is a beautiful narrative in past. Beautiful narrative in past. Why it is a beautiful narrative in past? Because in the very first line, the opening line of the chapter says Ramchand had been 26 years ago. At the time, his father ran a very small shop in Amritsar. Means this is a story that is telling us, giving us information of Ramchand when he was a child. Now what is his age? 26 years. Okay, what is his age? 26 years. Means when this story is being written, or put in book into words, the Ramchand is 26-year-old boy, and this story, The Most Beautiful Thing, is about his childhood when he was hardly 2-3 years old. Okay, or you can say 5 years old, 6 years old. That's all, not more than that. Okay, so 26, he was just a 5-year-old boy. How old was he? He was just a 5-year-old boy, as it is written in the book also, that he was just a 5-year-old boy. Okay, the story hovers around a small boy named Ramchand who is emotional and sensitive. The story is so engaging and so spellbound that when you read it, you hook yourself with it. You cannot leave it in between. You would like to know what is the end of the story. The story hovers around a small boy named Ramchand who is emotional and sensitive. The story revolves around a boy who is very emotional and sensitive. Who is that boy? Ramchand. His mother always tries to keep him safe and tries to keep him engaged with small things. It reminds us of our childhood and makes us nostalgic about it. His mother always tries to keep him safe, safe from all kinds of harms, safe from the fire, because the biggest harm in the house was the fire stove, okay, the on which she used to cook food. So whenever she used to go away from the room, she used to switch off the stove and she used to throw the matchbox in the upper shelf, as it has been mentioned in the chapter. Okay, she used to throw the matchbox on the upper shelf. So, and that is why we can say that she was very concerned about her child's safety, tries to keep him engaged with small things. She used to keep her son engaged because he's at home, he's not going to school. She used to keep him engaged in a different way with the help of different stories, different story of Chuhu, different stories of rabbit. Okay, for whom she had given a perfect bobtail. Okay, so with the help of all such kind of stories, she used to keep him busy, engaged, and through these stories only she used to make him learn different kinds of lessons. It reminds us of our childhood. And to what was the other thing that used to keep him busy? She used to give him a lump of dough so that he could make different kinds of figure out of it. And the same thing we used to do about in our childhood. Our mother also used to give us lump of dough, and we used to make birds, squirrel, or something else out of that dough. His father busy with his shop, but at the same time is concerned and caring about his child. His father always remains busy in his shop, but is at the same time he is concerned, because when Ramchand is crying, what happens? His father runs from his shop and comes to the house to ask, to find out that why Ramchand was crying. It is a heartwarming story of a boy who realizes that his parents will never judge him if he tries and fails to achieve something. See, it is a heartwarming story, very close to heart, that a boy who realizes that there is a boy, Ramchand, who realizes that his parents will never judge. See what happens whenever we do something, people start judging us that he is good, he is bad, he is not perfect. Okay, they start making judgment about it. But here in this story, the boy realizes that his parents will never judge him. See, if the whole world judges, we don't get so affected. But if the people whom we love too much, who are very close to us, like our parents, our brothers, sisters, they start judging us, we feel very sad. Okay, so he's saying that he comes to know, he understands that his parents will never judge him if he tries and fails to achieve something. See, as I always tell you, making efforts is better than doing nothing. Okay, so what will happen? Maximum you will fail, but ultimately you will get success. Okay, so this is what he used to think, that if he fails to achieve something, his parents will never judge him. It speaks about family as family. It is the first place where we get love, care, affection, and we can fulfill all our dreams. So this story tells us about the theme of family, because family is a place where we get the best teachings, we get the lessons of love, care, affection, and also the family is the only place that gives us support, full support to fulfill our dreams. A home is not only a building, it is a happy place where you can live, laugh, and learn. See, as I told you in the class also, home is not a place where you do not get love. Home is a place. What is the difference between home and house? House is a building in which there is no love for you. Okay, there is nobody who loves you. That is a home. Okay, there is you are going through you are passing through a lane, and you find so many buildings. They are what? They are house only. They are building because people are living there, but nobody lives there who loves you. Okay, but a home is a place where people love you, means where love exists, it is home. Where love does not exist, it is a house. So this is a major difference between home and house. So home is a not only a building, it is a place, it is a happy place where you can live, laugh, and learn. It speaks about self and positivity. It speaks about self, individual. It speaks about individual person. Okay, as a mother, as father, as Ramchand. Okay, it speaks about individual person, and it speaks about positivity. That positive attitude can do wonders in life. Now see the house. What kind of house they used to live? They used to live in a two-room house. Okay, out of which one room was used as a shop, and the another room was used in different ways. Like they have put a curtain, as you can see here. A curtain has been put to part an area that was used as the bathroom of the house. Here there was a sleeping area, okay, bedroom area, and this place, this corner was converted into kitchen. As you can see, she's kneading the floor, and she has given the lump of dough to this boy Ramchand to make some figure out of that. Okay, So they used to live this whole scene, this all description tells us that they belong to a, we come to know that or we can say that Ramchand belonged to a very poor family, as they used a one room, only one single room, as the complete house, as their, they used one corner as their sleeping bedroom, at one corner they used as their washroom, and one corner they used as their kitchen. Now, what is the location of the chapter? The location that has been taken in this story is in Amritsar. The whole story takes place in Amritsar, at Ramchand's father's shop, or you can say the grocery shop of Ramchand's father. Ramchand's small house behind his father's grocery shop. Okay, so the grocery, first place is the grocery shop of Ramchand's father, and second place is Ramchand's small house behind his father's grocery shop. So, what are the main characters? Main characters are Ramchand. Ramchand is lovable because he is a very cute child. He is very inquisitive. Why inquisitive? Because he asks so many questions. He inquires about so many things. He inquires about uh, Juhu. He inquires about the other characters that she used to tell, or in her, the mother used to speak about in her own stories. Okay, and so he was very inquisitive. He used to ask questions. He was very sensitive. He was very sensitive. Why? Because when he fails to make the most beautiful thing in the world, he starts crying. He feels as if he failed, he could not do the things that were asked by his mother. So he's very sensitive also. And Ramchand's father, he is old fashioned, hardworking and caring. He is old fashioned because the way he dresses up, the way he lives in his house, it all shows that he is old fashioned. Okay, another thing, why is he old fashioned? Nowadays, today's culture, we find that husband and wife address each other by their name, but nowhere in the whole chapter we have found that Ramchand's father's name or Ramchand's mother name. So they did not address each other by their name. Rather, it has been mentioned Ramchand's mother and Ramchand's father. So we can say he was old fashioned, he was hardworking and caring. Why he was caring? Because when he hears Ramchand crying, he runs, he hurries up to the room and to find out that why Ramchand was crying. And he is very sensible also, because he handles the situation when Ramchand was crying, when he failed to make the most beautiful thing in the world. He handled the situation very sensibly by telling him the truth, that either he also did not know that what is the most beautiful thing of the world. Means he made his son realize, he made his son feel that it does not matter if one fails in doing something. Rather, what matters, it is his honesty that matters. He should accept the things with a full honesty. And Ramchand's mother, Ramchand's mother is concerned about her child's safety. We can say this because she tells the story of Chuhu, who's got his whiskers burnt when he went near to the stove. Though it was an imaginary story, but she narrates this story to Ramchand so that Ramchand gets scared and does not come close to the stove. And when she has to go to assist her husband in the shop, what does she do? She turns off the stove, she puts the matchbox in the upper shelf, and gives give a lump of dough to Ramchand so that Ramchand keeps himself busy in that and does not go near to the stove, because even after the stove has been turned off, it was hot. So she is very concerned about her child's safety. She is imaginative, creative, and a good storyteller. She is imaginative. She imagines so many things like Chuhu, a rabbit with a perfect bobtail. Okay, all these things she imagines. This is out of his imagination. She tells so many imaginative stories. She is creative because she can make so many good shapes out of the dough, and she's a good storyteller. She tells a story in such a way that Ramchand is completely engrossed in it and asks so many questions about it as if something is happening in reality. She's old fashioned. We can say she's old fashioned because she wears sari, as well as she also does not address her husband with his name, and so that is the reason we can say she is also old fashioned. Chuhu is an imaginary mouse who has, see here, the mouse has the whiskers. These are called whiskers. These, okay, these 3 4 lines are coming out now, but the Chuhu in the story got his whiskers burnt. So thank you. Uh, have a nice day, and please revise this chapter thoroughly, properly.